As we head into the weekend, film critic Bonnie Laufer joins me for Chit Chat with what to watch this weekend.
Yes.
Hey, Bonnie.
Lots going on. Season 2 of The Mayor of Kingstown just dropped about a week or so ago. Great series. I don't know if you watch it or not, but it's really thrilling. All shot in Kingston, Ontario.
I'm from Kingston,
Okay,
Ontario.
well then there you really need to start watching it, Emily. And I mean,
it's
come on.
It's going to be one of those like, oh, I went to school there. Oh, I know that part. Oh, yeah, that's where my friends and I. Yeah.
Yeah, well, created by Taylor Sheridan, who of course has given us Yellowstone and so many great series, but also Hugh Dillon, who is from Kingston.
Yeah.
So it's kind of based on the penitentiary, and it's really a fascinating show. But of course, one of the stars is Jeremy Renner, and season 2 dropped just after we heard about his horrific accident. And so I had an opportunity to talk to Hugh Dillon about season 2, but I had to ask him about his good friend, Jeremy Renner. And I asked him, where does Jeremy get his strength from? So let's have a listen.
Okay.
He's unstoppable. He sent me a video like the next day where he was just funny and comic, and he's going to be a handful, but he knows he's on, you know, he has that spirit in him. And so he's on the road to recovery. And in that, he's been, you know, his mom is with him, his family's with him, his sister's hanging out. He is that. He keeps his family and friends close. And I think that's the key. And you know, I just love that dude.
Oh, that's so kind.
Yeah, yeah.
What a
So
nice
Jeremy, day by day, is getting better, and we wish him the best. Of course.
We do, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to Anna Kendrick's
Yeah.
newest film, Alice Darling.
Alice Darling.
What makes this role so different for her?
Well, you know, look, we've seen Anna Kendrick in musicals, in dramas, of course, Pitch Perfect, all the things. She's pretty, you know, she's a Broadway star,
multi-talented,
very multi-talented. This movie, Alice Darling, will be on digital and in theaters next Friday, February the 3rd. It really is heart-wrenching. She plays a woman who is emotionally abused by her boyfriend. She just will not accept it, you know. She finally goes up north, and by the way, this was shot just north of Toronto.
Oh,
too,
really? In Cottage
Country? Beautiful setting. She goes with her 2 best friends for a little weekend away, and she doesn't want to do it because she's scared of what her boyfriend's going to think, but she does. And slowly but surely they see there's something going on here with her. She's just not right. It's heart-wrenching to watch her performance in this. I mean, unbelievable. I had the opportunity to talk to Anna, and she's talked a lot in the media about that she went through a relationship like this. We didn't get into that much because I didn't have a lot of time with her.
Yeah.
But I did ask her how she changed, how she thought maybe, what did she learn about herself playing this role. So let's have a listen to that.
All right.
I was sort of learning how much better it felt to trust myself, even if I might be wrong, because everybody just, you know, has their opinion and we're so often wrong. But I was like, I would rather trust that I know the experience and I trust that this will work as a whole performance, even if this particular scene feels a little low energy or I guess a little dead, that I trusted that like it should feel dead for a little while because I believe that the audience will still be willing to come along and kind of see Alice's side of things.
I think that's so interesting how if she went through something like similar to that, she could draw that into her performance. And I think she probably really did that for this.
Yeah, your heart really goes out to this character. And sadly, a lot of people will be able to relate to it. So I hope, you know, if it helps one person, she's done her job, right?
Absolutely. Well, good for her.
Yeah. Lastly, let's go to a comedy starring Eva Longoria and Matt Walsh. People will, of course, recognize Matt Walsh from Veep. He is so funny. He's such a good guy. This is a cute little comedy that he wrote, he co-stars, he produced, about digital detoxing. You know, let's get rid of our phones. And they're a married couple. They are so reliant on their digital, you know, their phones.
So
they're
relatable.
Right? Hello. Who can? So they decide we're going to ditch our phones and everything. We're going to go to the mountains. Yes, of course, comedy ensues.
Yes, of course.
So I spoke to Matt and I said, what was it like? Did you go through your own digital detox? What made you channel this into a film?
Yeah.
So let's have a listen what he has to say.
Our dependence on devices and technology and the way it interferes with our relationships was something we all witness. And my buddy Brad and I were entertaining the idea of what would happen if a soft apocalypse happened where you had shelter and food and warmth, but you didn't have cell phone and you didn't have Wi-Fi, how would that freak people out? And as a way to have that conversation about technology. And so that's what inspired it. And obviously during the pandemic, our dependence on technology and screens and time in front of them was magnified. So it was very apparent, even more so when the pandemic hit.
Gosh, there's so much to unpack with that.
Oh my goodness, right? That you can get on demand right now. And it's a lot of fun, good for the weekend.
All right,
there
well,
you go.
thanks so much, Bonnie,
My
for hanging
pleasure.
out
We'll
with
see you
me
again
today.
soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. What to watch this weekend. There you have it.